Hi everyone, Siege back here for the last recording of the Monster Train, the last Divinity today. So the last run that we had for Monster Train was, let me try to remember, yeah. It is a Rector line with self-infused Paraffin Enforcer, Tiny, self-infused Paraffin Enforcer, where we had some survivability problems, but we ended up solving it with engulfed in smoke with intrinsic -1, -2, and duping that and playing around with what's that card that removes cards? Forgot what that's called. Let me check real quick because that was very instrumental in winning that run as well. Return Soul. I was referring to Return Soul. So yeah. So we are gonna be moving on. So last run, Wurmkin was the secondary unit or the secondary clan. Today or this video, they're gonna be the primary. So Chief is gonna be our champion for today, and he is gonna be leading the charge towards reaching the divinity and taking the next win. So Chief, you and me are gonna have a run today. Let's dive right in. Okay, so we are gonna be against. Okay, I did remove my mod and now I don't see the rest of the guys, but Fel's title I guess is back. So it's gonna be Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Fel Shield Fel, and Chaste Seraph. Okay. Another of the gentler guys. He's I think tougher than Sap Seraph, but he's not as annoying as Patient and Diligent. So I think if I am to rank all of the Seraph variations, it's gonna be Patient, Diligent, Chase, and Sap in that specific order. Okay, so today we also have cards with Echo Snare, Helical Crystallis, and Ambient Charge. I don't like this card, really. This card gives me nightmares. It's basically a dead weight into this deck. We are running default Wurmkin with Exile Stygian, means we have, yes, organ powers, fractures. So a decent incant line if we have to go that route. We are against Chaste Seraph, so we prefer stat sticks. So incants might be the line here. We are starting off with money, so we like that, and a forced Wurmkin banner, which might be something that we have to consider. So the map looks like Merchant of Magic with boons left on ring 2 versus Steel and Wurmkin banner. We probably want to see a unit, so definitely Wurmkin banner here. -1s are decent into fractures. You can drop them into those and establish a very good incant line as well. If we are considering an incant line, the first Stygian banner that we are gonna be seeing is on ring 4. Okay, so it's a Wurmkin run then. Ring 3 is your Merchant of Magic with Wurmkin, opposite of the first one, Steel Wurmkin, now Magic Wurmkin, versus a Horde and Pyre Remains. I think it's definitely a left take here on ring 3. It's also where the first temple is. Of 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 temples only on this run. Fairly scary, in my opinion. We might have to struggle here, and we have to probably do our infusions soon as possible then. Okay. Now, ring 4, you have Vortex, Vent, and Pyre Remains left. Versus, as mentioned, the very first Stygian banner with Merchant of Steel and Forgotten Boons. So, the only way we're going into a Stygian line here is if we see a unit trial with them. Ring 5 is another Vortex Hellvent, but this time with Caverns instead of Pyre Remains, against Steel Shop, Boons, and Pyre Remains. 6 is Magic Caverns Boons versus Steel Pyre Horde. Fairly decent. Ring 7, you have a Magic Shop with Vortex Caverns. Something I think we're gonna lean towards. Versus Boons, Trinket Shop, and Pyre Remains. That Trinket Shop is somehow good because you also have money in the middle. So let's consider that we are in Wurmkin. There are very good relics here. Ring 8, it's gonna be a steel side that's very powerful with Vent and Vortex. The Magic Shop only has Boons and Pyre Remains. So 3 Temple Run, good steel shops. I mean, good shops overall, I guess. Early dupes, mid-game dupes, and early Wurmkin banner. Okay, so let's check the horde then. Oh. Proved Firebox. And Boon of the Blacksmith. What are the X-cost cards in this composition? X-cost cards in Wurmkin is Wurmkin Spike. In Stygian, it's Sap. Not a very big fan of that. Let's take Boon of the Blacksmith. It can save us extra fire health in case we start leaking stuff. Champion for today is... it's a Corruptor run. I guess that's fine because if we see eggs, then they synergize well with the Corruptor. If it's Decayer, then we might struggle with eggs since we are getting a forced Wurmkin start here. So let's take the Corruptor then. Definitely grabbing the money here. Could grab the trial the money next ring, but I wanna do something. I wanna have the option of maybe taking it again later. Aggressive Amulet. We have a lot of solutions. We can take this. So this is the first unit trial. This may dictate if we're gonna be doing an incant line then here. The play here is gonna be Train Steward into Chief on top. Fracture and Forgan Power. Okay. Blast bottom with Helical Crystallis. And then consume Echo Snare bottom. Do we kill this guy here? Don't think so. Need to charge top then. Consume. Don't think I want to consume anything from that pool. So let's do this. That and that. Let's fully charge top here. Okay, let's chill on the Indian charge. Let's not use that. Fracture. Helical Crystallis for gunpowder. I think we cruise with this. Another Helical Crystallis. Double for gunpowder. Okay, we almost win middle here. And Fracture, double for gunpowder, and we take the W in the first combat. Pretty straightforward. Got the trial as well. Okay. Shelter is here. Echo Transfer is here as well. Bounding Echoes is here as well. Do you take Echo Transfer here? The problem with Echo Transfer is it messes up the purples on the floor. We do have very good purple generation. Shelter is very good survivability. What's the take here then? Do you pick Shelter here? It's hard to skip Echo Transfer, though it's not purple though. If you cast Echo Transfer in the floor, you remove 5, you remove 10, you add 5. It's positive overall. But in different floors, like when you already have upgraded it, like Dick Infector 2, that's 10, 10, 20, you actually lose damage with Echo Transfer. Unless it's purple. So maybe we take Shelter instead here. Consume though. Bounding Echoes is here as well. It can help us purple up non-purple cards. Let's take Shelter here. That's a form of survivability. And let's take Flash Freeze here for a ping. Yes, a ping that does immediate damage. And okay. Heal Gorgon. Incant line. The good thing about Heal Gorgon is that we have what we're gonna be solving now is his survivability. Chief and Gorgon can fit. And then the incants are good as well. It's hard to pass a Gorgon up. Let's take the Gorgon here. Okay. This run is gonna be a bit different, I suppose. That means we have to go... Now I feel bad not taking the Echo Transfer. Hold over. Not really. Let's go right here. Yes. Steel Shop says Endless. No. Incant Armor 2. No. Plus 25. Sure. Let's reroll this. Maybe we see Large Stone. Can't take Multi-Strike though. Plus 10. I don't know. Not sure about this. Let's take the Wurmkin banner. Okay. That is a sweeper. Double rare units here. That is a 4. We can take Glareminder here. And in case we really need to, we can just infuse Gorgon into him. Maybe look for sweep. I think that's how I did this run previously. Quick sweep, Glareminder. Yes. Let's take Glareminder here as well. I think that's correct. And then you actually have Multi-Strike here as well. Make him 2 cost, and if I infuse Gorgon, how is my survivability gonna be? Incant Armor 2? Can I incant fast enough here? Gonna have to chase a lot of purple cards then. Okay, let's think about this for a hot second. The dupe doesn't seem to be very enticing anymore. I think the hunt here is quick. We hunt it for 1, 2, 3. We have 4 steel shops incoming. Hopefully we see quick. Now the question is, do you take Incant Armor 2 for extra survivability? The problem with the infusion of Gorgon is it doesn't have HP. I think it's really quick that we're looking for. Problem is survivability. How does Wurmkin and Stygian solve survivability? Let's check their cards real quick. Stygian Guard. Can either do Sap. Sap is 1. Yes, Sap is 1. Frenzied Swarm is another. Guardian Stone maybe. Guard of the Unnamed as well. It's mostly Incant. Siren Song maybe. Lodestone Totem, I can see him. How about Wurmkin? Wurmkin does have some dazes. Echo Infusion on holdover may be enough. Soul Crushing Guild is here. Okay. Now the question is, do you take multi-strike here? If we go the Gorgon route, then we're still looking for an infusion. Okay, let's check back on the logbook. What kind of infusions can we plug into our Gorgon? It's just the Sirens, really. Yeah, Siren +1/+1. If I don't incant fast enough, it's not very helpful. Can't put quick on EEL Gorgon. That's a problem. How about Wurmkin? Wurmkin has Shard Soul Carver for survivability and damage. But again, you have to be casting spells there. Keeper of Echoes, Skin Host. Okay. Quick. And if I don't find quick, I look for a form, maybe Incant Armor 2 or a different infusion. It's here. I should take this. I don't believe I can incant fast enough here. It's just fractures for Gunpowder discard themselves. Yeah, let's take the multi-strike then. We can decide later what we're gonna do with this. Let's take the money here so that we can do something better in the next shop. Okay. I think we can reasonably handle this. Sweep 190, 6 sweep. We have shelter. Need to play a very good shelter this run. You can take this. Okay. So what's the play here then? Yes, spikes there. Chief into Glare Minder. I think that's the play here. And then purple up. EEL Gorgon is here. Play Steward. Okay. Top, we can blast the front. Okay, that minimizes the damage that Glare Minder takes. Can Echo Snare bottom. Flash freeze at the back. We clear. Okay. Wait. I think we can do this. Helical Crystallis. Let's ensnare this guys here. Paints toward middle for gunpowder top and we clear. Need to fracture in back, fracture here and here for gunpowder. Okay. Flash freeze, helical, double for gunpowder and I take the W. A bit close, too close for comfort, but we managed to get through this. Another echo transfer. We are given another opportunity for EEL Gorgon. And Glare Minder as well. Proclamation is here, but it removes purples. I do have Helica. Let's take Echo Transfer this time around. Purple Flash Freeze. Offering Token. Let's take Offering Token for a possible incant line. Bog Chrysalis is here. Kinhost Carapace is also here. Definitely not Kinhost Vessel. Kinhost Carapace as a perspective take is not good as well. I could play Glare Minder with Holdover. Sorry, with Endless. And drop him in front of Chief. Might have to play middle then. That's the case. But still, I just need to solve survivability. Do I hatch fast enough in this run? If it's just a Bog Chrysalis, I think it's serviceable. Endless Glare Minder. There's a Merchant of Steel upcoming. A lot of steel shops. I'll have options for quick. But quick may not be enough. Now, if I do have Endless, the problem is Chief is not surviving. But if I put him in back and tank with Glare Minder in front, that may be enough. But I think he'll just keep on dying and that's gonna be hard to set up. Now what's the play here then? I could drop the egg in the EEL Gorgon into egg. That's Endless. That's egg with multi-strike. The problem is the eggs remove the purples. So I guess not Bog Chrysalis. Not this. Not any of this. Maybe I take the Glare Minder. Sorry, I take the Kinhost Carapace. That is... No. Well, no, don't do that. That's not good. Maybe I see days somewhere along the run and this cleans up. I don't think this do anything for me. I think, yeah, these are not the solutions we're looking for. We go right. We go left here. Remove consume on shelter. That's survivability. Temple says 30 magic power and 10 in piercing. Infusions are here as well as an option. 20 consume, -1. Wurmkin banner says Keeper of Echoes. That is HP. Another shot at Bog Chrysalis. The sirens are only +1/+1. Don't think that's enough. Flash, freeze, shelter. Keep duping the shelter. That's a survivability line. Can I incant fast enough for enough survivability for the Gorgon? Problem with Gorgon is Gorgon might kill herself on spikes. I still prefer the sweeper though. Problem is survivability. Don't think it's the egg take here. Keeper of Echoes. Maybe I should take Keeper of Echoes for now and decide later on ring 4. Is there any unit that I can dupe here? What if I do Chief double Keeper? That scales Chief as well. +4 HP, +4 stats per incant. I mean per purple. My purples are not that strong though. That gonna be enough survivability? I need to inspire. Problem is space. Need to take double space for Chief. What if I drop Chief from the floor? Then I play 3 Keeper of Echoes with... No. Can infuse Gorgon, but that's gonna be 3 energy. That's gonna be hard to play. Keeper of Echoes, do you help me? So if I end up going to the Glareminder line, I can infuse Gorgon for an extra multi-strike, and then I look for quick. And then I try to solve survivability with some other way, like maybe shelter. Yes. So it's not gonna be Keeper. Keeper infusion is not that good. It's only +1/+1. Don't think that's enough survivability against Divinity. Let's skip here. Okay, remove consume. What if I see Permafrost? Do I take it? No. Permafrost, remove consume, hold over. What's the other upgrade? I forgot. What's the other upgrade? Eternal Stone, remove consume, permafrost, hold over. What's the other one? Double stack. Double stack. Armor 4. Truth is, I don't need the holdover really, because the purples are hard to come by. So it's really the survivability here. So I remove consume shelter. Then I take, that's 160, 105, 80. No. Okay, 20 consume helical. -1 a fracture. Reroll the shop. Holdover. Okay. Guess the holdover goes on echo transfer. It's bad not to take this, right? It's here. It's offered to me. Plus 30 is here. 10 in piercing. Let's take the holdover on this card. This might be... You might go down the Gorgon line and that might be needed there. Check the caverns. Build a card. Honestly, armor is here. Armor ascend. Overstack the floor. Armor ascend space. Armor ascend space. Or gold. I think if you ascend, you take money. Yeah, let's take money here. Sure. Okay, I could hold over that card, but I did not. So I should consider this being my solution. Yes. So nothing I can do with this. I can do the infusion 2 rings later. So I chill for now since we are a bit unstable. So that took a while to think things through, but I think we did quite a good job. So it's gonna be Chief, Glare-Minder in front. No, let's put Glare-Minder in back. Let's flash freeze the boss and 4 gunpowder bottom to get rid of that 7x5. Okay. Can Gorgon... There's a possibility for me to fit Gorgon eventually. 3, 6, 10. I still survive here. And I can play Echo Snare bottom and clear some of those. Let's play Offering Token here. Okay. Could have wanted to draw into 4 gunpowder there. Okay. We can do Helical Middle. Wait. Not certain to draw Old Magic here. I think I have to let Gorgon go. Yes. And snare there. Yeah, Gorgon dies here. Can play... I play Helical Middle. Kills both of them. And I try to purple up top. Load it up with echoes. Play the train stewards. Get them killed. Okay. 20 shards into Daedalus is a bit scary, but I think we'll be managing. Play Fracture on the boss. Offering token here. Let's try to purple up bottom here. Okay. Daedalus is coming up. Let's connect this Forgan power onto him. And I think we can take the W here. Fracture, Fracture, Shelter, Forgan power. Barely. Okay. Okay, so what cards do we get? Eternal Kinstone. Okay. There's Symphony of the Soul with the armors. 2 armor cards here. Eternal Kinstone is here, which could help us with the echo transfers. Yes. I think in Symphony of the Soul is too high of an extract card for us to really maximize here. So let's take Eternal Kinstone. Okay, these cards. Armor plus 10, spike, apply, reap 1 to units. No. No, these are not the cards to take here. Now, we should play for draw here. Okay. Now, the take here is to go right. Look for holdover somewhere. Large stone plus 25. Strength stone, no. Reroll. Endless is here. Champion says Corruptor 2 for sure. Stygian banner says Siren of the Sea. Siren. Siren plus Incant Armor 2. So it's an armor play here then. So who is the better take here then? Okay, I can't take quick on my Gorgon. Yeah, it definitely does not take quick. So, Gorgon's way of living is either through raw HP and armor, which you do have some. Glareminder can live through quick and armor. And if that's the case, then I just infuse Gorgon into Glareminder. If I end up going Glareminder route, endless. Endless play. Can I do an endless play here? Replay the Glareminder over and over again? That means my armor plays don't really work. No survivability option as of now. Do I take the Siren and hold out for one more combat? See what we hit? I am skipping both vortices then. Already have armor here. 10. This is additional armor. I can consume this. Cut the dex limit down. Look for quick. After these two dupes, I only have one remaining, which is on the steel side. I can still see two magic shops here. Endless in Glare Minder in front. I tank with HP. Double quick. I play middle. Take space later. So that I only have to take hits in front. Okay. So probably have to play middle then. If I play middle, later, I have to tank 2 hits to the face. So if I have quick, how do I solve this then? Should I have taken the removal dupe here? Wurmkin banner. Nothing here. Magic shop doesn't provide survivability. I did not see survivability in these 2 rings. The caverns gave me the card. Maybe I should have looked at the card first. Yes, something that I should have considered. Incants. Can I reasonably incant fast enough in this? Maybe I should transition into an incant line. But there's the problem of again letting Spine Chief leave. Incant 3, 5 with armor. Siren of the Sea. Quick sweep and armor. Skip here. I can do 1 infusion here, 45, 35, 45, 50, 70, 2 side shops, incant armor 2. Means I give up on quick. Endless also means I give up on quick. 20 HP might not be enough to survive. If I have quick, then I just armor up. Sometimes on back, but most of the time on front. I don't take the endless now. Don't take the runestone as well. Infusion is gonna be Siren. I mean Gorgon. And then I try to kill the boss as fast as possible. I think that's the play here. So I save the money. Go to another steel shop. Yes. X-cost cards. Do I have an X-cost card? No. Need the HG. Let's take hammered chest plates here. And I give up on the endless. We move on. Armor 15. I'm doing... I think I can take this. Yes, we can take this. Need the money to for rerolls. Okay. Chief. Chief on top. Eternal Kinstone. I don't play the Gorgon. Can't play Echo Transfer yet. So I play Glare Minder at the back. Fracture for gunpowder. We take the Collector. Ooh, this run is proving to be a bit difficult. Okay, we take that. Do I do the shelter now? I don't think I do it right now. Try to get rid of the armor from this guy. Okay, let's armor up in front here. Let's try to reduce the armor of this guy as well. Organ power, get this range toward kill. Okay. Echo Snare, Echo Snare. Is there a way for me to reduce the damage output of the next floor? Don't think there is. Okay, I think it's Gorgon push up. And then for gunpowder. Buff the Gorgon. Let's do this. Purple up the floor. Okay. Play Kinstone. Purple. Shelter. And we don't touch this. Okay. Returned Soul is here for the second time. Good thing about Returned Soul is we can slim the deck down. So we should take it. Ooh, Guardian Stone is here. Incant armor 1 to all units. Is that a good infusion? Not for Gorgon. No, it's unnamed tome here. Let's go left. We hunt for Quick. Okay, we see Quick. We're a bit more comfortable with that now. We have a -2 here. I could go for a -2 remove consume shelter. For that, I think we need to infuse Gorgon. into Glare Minder. Okay, do I need the -2 right now? No. Don't want to take shards. So the goal is to hunt for holdover now. Magic shop, probably magic shop again. If I see the holdover, I probably put it on old magic. Then with quick, we maybe may play middle here to mitigate the damage. So we take space later unless we see other solutions for it. The -2. Okay. Let's check my shard count. 60. Can take 25 here. So 85, 95, 110. Okay, I'm still good to take shards. I'll probably see that remove consumes somewhere. And this is the last shop I'm seeing this. No, I don't think I need the -2. I'm fine with the one cost shelter. So I think the play here is to remove bad cards to improve our draw density. Let's cut 2 trains. Let's cut this card first. Okay, ambient charge. No, let's remove that. It messes up my card draw. I think I'm fine with that. We're going to a magic shop. There's money there. I think I can remove one more card here. So train steward. Maybe I should cut 4 gun powers here. But they're purples. Let's cut train stewards. Okay, we have 155. I think that's safe enough. Okay, spikes 4. Definitely not. Yes, definitely not. Turn that off. That's gonna kill our unit. Okay, we do quick sweep now, but we have to set it up properly. So I think we can still play Chief in front, Gorgon in back. Start burning cards that we don't need. Yes. Purple Eternal Kinstone the top floor. Fracture, Flash Freeze, 4 gun power. Okay, let's try to kill units that threaten our friend somewhere. So there. What happens if I play this? And then I return soul. Yes, I think play this. And play the trains toward. I think we're fine in terms of sweep, so this is fine dying. Returned soul, a 4 gun power. Don't need too much of these. Okay, armor up in front. Let's 4 gun power bottom. Fracture, Echo Transfer, get the trains toward killed bottom. Okay. On top, we play Echo Transfer, burn Echo Helical Crystallis here. Let's burn it up top, reduce the damage that we take from spikes. And then we purple up top again to push it back to full echoes. We play echo transfer here. We draw through. Let's purple the boss up here. Let's charge top. Okay. So purple on top. Can bring back a 4-gun power, I think. So helical first. Now let's do this. This. Shelter. Return soul. 4-gun power. 4-gun power the boss. Okay. Can you take the win? Yes. Fracture, and let's not touch the echo transfer. Okay. We won that round. Okay, there's one of the solutions. Soul Crushing Guild. Take that. Drain is here. That's also another solution. Yes. Take it. Go left. Yes. Take money. Last temple of the run. It's a spell chain. Best spell chain target would be... Purge and plus 25. Definitely not the plus 25. Okay, we do see a double stack here. 6 tap. Double stack this. Double stack this. How about Soul Crushing Guild? I think that's the best target for double stack. Yes, let's drop it there. Plus 10 on a flash freeze. There's no 10 in piercing. Minus 1 should go into a card that you wanna play every time you see it. Old Magic. Let's put it on the possible holdover cards then. So either it's Old Magic. No, it's not gonna be Old Magic anymore. So we need to sap the boss to nothingness. Okay, Permafrost is for sure gonna be on Soul Crushing Guild. To make sure that if we do draw it, and if we can't play it, then it chills. 20 consume on Helical, and the last minus 1 should go into Eternal Kinstone. Okay, we spent everything there. Spell chain here should go into Eternal Kinstone. Yeah. Need to purple up the floor as fast as possible. Cavern says throw something. Well, that purge a card, gain a card. Okay. So remove something we don't want, gain something possibly we want. Cut the train steward. Maybe cut 4-gun power. I think we cut a 4-gun power here. Too much of this is bad. Random rare or Stygian or Wurmkin. Let's check the rares on those. Rare Stygian. No, maybe. No, no. This is good. Stygian looks appealing. Wurmkin, also pretty decent. Like this. Another Eternal Kinstone would be fine. Stygian. I think it's Wurmkin here. Wurmkin etchings. Do you want to bring back consume cards? No. Skip. I guess it's a free removal, so we'll take it. And I think we powered up from there. 75, 85, 100 exactly. Yeah, we're satisfied with what cards we have. I think we start to cruise from here. Just missing a bit, a little more ingredient, and I think we'll take this. So Chief, Gorgon, Lair Minder, whatever you wanna call him. And I guess we Fracture Fell. Well, let's try to load up the floor first. I need some form of damage here. Let's connect the Echo Snare with Fell. Purple up top, charge it up to the best of our abilities. Get rid of the Train Steward and return Soul. I guess a Fracture on Fell. Okay. I think the armor, some of it should go in back for Spike's purposes. But aside from that, I think they should go in front for extra money. Don't think Sap is relevant here right now, so it's just purples. Yes. I think we can start loading up with Echo Transfer here. Let's remove a Named Tome from our deck. Fracture the boss. No, I don't think it's time for Shelter. Okay, double purples here is very nice. Echo Transfer, double purples. Get rid of Helical Crystal. Draw through, purple up. Okay, I think this is very solid for us. Flash Freeze, Wrap, Organ Power. I think I should have played Return Soul there first. Okay, Old Magic for extra money. Let's not play this for now. Okay, double purples on the floor. Means our Echo Transfers are now free. Shelter on top. Then we double purple bottom. Those Organ Powers are discarding our Soul Crushing Guild, which is not ideal. But I think we are gonna be cruising from here. Return Soul, a Fracture. If I can get to click it. Okay. Extra money. Purples. Echo Transfer. Soul Crushing Guild. Okay. You're cleaning up from here. Unearthed Remains. Double purple, sure. Now... Okay, do we take space and play middle? Or can we reasonably play top? Take space. I think it's middle play here. Champion. Let's take Divine Mark of an Exile here. Okay, now it's really just Magic Shop and Holdover, really. Yes, Magic Shop and Holdover. Merchant of Magic says another Permafrost on Echo Transfer. Problem is this for Gunpowers are discarding our cards. And I think we need the scaling. But I think I need the holdover more. Holdover on that drain. I do have money in the middle, right? Right. Okay, let's remove cards first. I am gonna remove 2 for Gunpowers here. I am gonna check the Forge and take Corruptor 3. Caverns is... okay. Large. 4 plus 3 is 7. No. I mean, take Minor. Should have taken Draw then. Guess we make it tiny. Tiny Glare Minder. Wait. I can dupe that. Ooh. Can actually dupe the Tiny Glare Minder. So that's 15 shards. Means I might not have to take this horde. Okay. Am I keen on that Permafrost than on Echo Transfer? I don't think I am. -1. I do like taking that -1 though. Okay, let's take the -1, reroll. If we don't see it, see the holdover, then we chill. -1 on Old Magic here. +10, no. Reroll. Okay, we do see the holdover. Take the money. Holdover goes into... no. Goes into drain. Yes. 20 consume on the flash freeze. I suppose. Cut it out. -1 on a shelter. So we can play it last. Sure. And then we chill from here. We move on. Okay. That tiny stone take is gonna be very helpful for us. Means we can fit 2 of them now on the floor. And we can play middle. So, can we try playing middle here? Let's try. Okay, if this does not work out, then I just retry it again. We sap this friend out. Consume here. Purple here. Okay, how does this work then? So you purple up here. You returned soul for fracture and you do it again. You drop flash freeze, Drop the train steward and you drain the next carry guy. Okay. So you play Unearthed Remains here. Yes. You play Drain on you. And that's it. Organ, no. Okay, there's a guy at top that's pretty scary. Fracture. Fracture. Echo transfer. Eternal Kinstone. Okay, I killed the guy on top. Armor here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh no. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's do top then. Let's not do weird things here. Sorry about that. Forgot about that armor card. Okay. Me doing weird things. Discard. Drain. Discard. Okay. Okay, now we can play Eternal Kinstone here. Play purple first, then Eternal Kinstone, Fracture, Fracture, Money, and drain the next guy. Okay. Don't do things that you might regret. Okay, Fracture, draw through purple, Echo Snare, reduce the damage of scary guys. Okay. So, Echo Transfer, Fracture, Return Soul, Fracture, drop it on the boss, and then drain the boss. Okay. It's purple top, purple some more, money, Echo Transfer, Shelter, and we chill. Hold on to the Soul Crushing Guild. And then we play Unnamed Tome, Soul Crushing Guild, purple, purple, draw through another purple, purple, and you win. Okay, don't do weird things, Siege. Don't do weird things. Broken Memories. Broken Memories is gonna return Unearthed Remains. 0 cost, sure. Another Drain, no. Urchin Spines. Purple. 0 cost. Fine. Okay. Don't need the magic shop anymore. Let's go Steel Shop. Removals are... What do you remove here? 4 gun powers? Or 1 train steward? I think double train steward here is the removal. Trinket shop says faulty loader, tempered talisman, rules of containment. Faulty loader maybe helps. Can I play top here? With this setup, can I play top? Might be hard. Faulty loader helps with that. Let's reroll. Heal shop says endless, can't put it anywhere. Dupe says don't think double drain really works out for us, or maybe I do, just for increased density until I can play Soul Crushing Guilt. I can survive for how many turns? 2. In those 2 turns, I might see Drain. I might see Offering Token, Soul Crushing Guild, Shelter, Old Magic. A lot of possible solutions. Duping EEL Gorgon will allow me to have enough damage to clear middle floor. I think this is the play here. And then I take Echo Seedling. Echo Seedling, do you help? Unnamed Tome. Sigiled Seaweed. Take Sigiled Seaweed here. No upgrades to be had. Take the Horde. Concussive goals. I think we have enough to take the win here, to be honest. So let's try to do that. Okay, bottom is dazed. How much damage can I put out here? 105, 20. I have 1 purple. That's 20 on this. Not enough for this turn. So let's go top then. Okay, and I play Drain on Seraph. Okay, do I have enough purples here? I don't think I can play Soul Crushing Guild, but I can play Drain here. Okay, good thing that discard Soul Crushing Guild. Okay, we need to purple up here. 1, 2. Should play Drain first. Then play for Gunpowder. Wait. I could burn 1 card here. Let's burn 1 Fracture. Let's load up the floor. And then you cast for Gunpowder. Okay. I think we're playing this quite well. Let's play Eternal Kinstone into Eternal Kinstone. Armor up in front because it's 0 cost. Double purple for Unearthed Remains. And then you drain the boss. You deal 1,200 to the boss on this turn. We burn Echo Snare. We burn Helical Crystallis. We burn Flash Freeze. We drain the boss. And we do 4 gunpowder. Okay. We play Urchin Spines. Echo Snare. We play Shelter. I don't think I play Echo Transfer here. We play Drain on the boss. Okay. So, I think it's all, again, double Eternal Kinstone here. We try to draw through. What's my Broken Memories play? Unearth Remains. Unearth Remains. We draw through Unearth Remains here. Play it out. Then drain the boss again. Okay, I think we take the win here for sure. Fracture, Fracture. Returned Soul, a Fracture. Fracture the boss. Drain the boss. Okay. Fracture again. Helical Crystallis. We drop the Drain. We drop Soul Crushing Guilt. Eternal Kinstone. Eternal Kinstone. Fracture. Offering Token. 4 gunpowder. 4 gunpowder. And we deal K185 on sweep times 6. Okay, we take the win there. One more combat and I think we cruise from this. Okay, final battle. Divinity. I think we can handle Divinity well enough. Maybe actually even play bottom here. I'd like to try Chief, Player Minder. I Fracture. I Return Soul the Fracture and Fracture again. I Offering Token. Okay, that was not a very good draw. I guess you Broken Memories the Fracture so that you have enough for later. Okay, we need to draw through fast enough here to get our other Glare Minder. Let's burn the cards that we don't need. And drop Shelter for armor for gunpowder. Okay. This playing bottom is working for us quite well. Burn Helical here. Okay. We have... Okay. I think it's Echo Snare here. Drop Soul Crushing Guilt on the boss. Purple back up. Drain. Okay, I think the boss is the only problem we're gonna be having here. So... Play Unearth Remains. Okay, don't armor up there. Maybe I should push the boss up faster, or maybe I just drain the boss here. I think I should just drain the boss. Yes. Okay. If I play this out a little more intelligently, I think we could have cleared this a bit faster. Let's Fracture. I think we're fine bottom. Let's do this. Drain him. Do that. Okay. Okay, we took some hits there. Okay, this is the problem now. Reaper's dying. Maybe I put the other Glare Minder in front and we change the outcome of this. Return Soul. Fracture. Draw through this. Drain the boss and we lose one of them. I think that's fine. Okay, both of them are dying now. Okay, it's because I misplayed this. Did I restart then? Purple. Purple. Who is killing me? 16? Is it the boss? Rain. Okay, Chief leaves. Okay, we might not have to do the reset. Taking 5 from the boss. Okay. Let's Soul Crushing Guilt the boss here. And then he dazed. Purple up. Another purple. Okay. And then we drain the boss some more. And we play this one out. Okay. That was exciting. We ended up not having to do the reset. And we take the win with 5 HP on Chief and 4 HP on Glare Minder. Okay, let's take the W here. Okay. Would have been fun replaying that with both of them. We would have cleared that a little bit earlier, I suppose. Okay, so very strong win in general, guys. I'm very happy about this run. Again, it's a test of the case of answering questions. A bit low on the score, but a win nonetheless. Let's talk things through here. We were struggling a bit early game because we were trying to figure out answers to the problems the run is having, which is survivability. It's the same problem that we had on the previous run, but this time we solved it by first quick. Having quick on your unit means you take significantly less damage from the enemies. The most that can hit you from quick is, especially if you're running sweepers, is spikes. So you have to make sure that you're able to answer spikes one way or another. And one way to answer that in this run was the drafting of the old magic. So old magic was a way for us to gain armor. And one thing I am actually considering here, and which I think I'll do on subsequent runs, is to reconsider if you need the movement. So the ascend, if you saw the last part, I think it was in the Conduit Masters fight, we ended up pushing Chief up top and losing Glare Minder. So consider if you really need the ascend rather than just taking it because it's offered. Because That armor could have been helpful as well in the Divinity fight. The problem was we couldn't use it because it would separate Glareminder and Chief. So that's one learning I got from this combat. Now, aside from that, it's really just answering questions. We were considering a lot of solutions early on. First of which was, where's that card? Shelter. We could have considered doing remove consume on shelter and solving survivability there. We're also considering taking endless on our unit. In case it died, we could bring it back. Um, I was considering those even though we had a lot of steel shops so that I can come prepared in case I don't. So preparing for the worst scenario in Monster Train will help you have consistency in terms of your runs. Um, Relying on high rolls and praying that you see your upgrades is not a very good idea if you want to consistently win in Monster Train. Now, another thing to consider here is the part of echo transfer. So I had an opportunity actually to put this holdover on echo transfer instead on that old magic. So before you do your upgrades in your magic shops, I suppose, consider checking the cavern event in the middle. Now, sometimes you really have to check it first, or sometimes you want to do card multiple times. But I think in that scenario, I could have thought about it a little bit more. And this run would have been a bit more different with a lot more extra gold to work with. Aside from that, then Return Soul is just a very good card. Soul Crushing Guilt, if you don't have it on purple, then it's a very good idea to put Permafrost on it. Double Stack is also very good on this card, similar to um, Forced Contamination. A Name Tome is just an always take card, definitely. And Drain allowed us to solve some issues in general. The problem with Drain as a card though is it has a random discard. So you did see during this run that it occasionally dropped the permafrosted soul crushing guild, which is not something you want to see. You do have the option of dropping Drain in case of a very critical soul crushing guild. So that's the reason why I still took it and played with both cards, even though they're contradictory. Eternal Kinstone was just there really to purple up the floor for us to be able to play Echo Transfer a bit more reliably. And then we ended up remove consuming our other spells to lean the deck down to just bare essentials. Yeah. Unearth Remains, just very good with Glareminder and Spine Chief. And I think one thing I also want to take note of is Shelter. Shelter can be a defensive solution for Divinity. You could consider -2 remove consume here, or maybe double stack -2 and dupe that card multiple times. It's not that ideal, not that common, but it can be a possible solution. So consider that in your other future runs, guys. So aside from that, that's all I have to talk about for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I do. I did. So aside from that, leave a like or a dislike if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment for anything you want to share, things you have experienced in your run that you want others to learn about. Subscribe if you haven't, if you want to see more of this content. And as always, remember, siege the day. Thank you very much for watching.